Welcome back, queridos thirsties, to another
Oh,
episode of
Ooh.
Todos Toman podcast, episode 190, dude. Ya casi los 200. Who would have known, dude? Not us, dude.
for sure
Con all,
not, dude. For
con all
sure.
that PTO that we're asking for, dude.
Yeah,
¿Quién
dude.
hubiera sabido que we're making this far, no?
Yeah, dude. ¿Quién iba a pensar, dude?
Y sí. Pero primero, pues aquí su servidor, Tanquecito, dude. Con Johnny Boycito, Romerito y Miguelito, dude.
Oh, yeah, dude.
Hello, hello.
Ya ves, como es costumbre, dude. The band is back together, dude. Yeah, we're back. 2 episodes consecutively, dude.
No
Everything
PTO
feels normal
given, dude.
now, right?
I mean, just, yeah. Feels good, dude, to be here on time, hit that button. We were here on time. Remember?
We were, dude. Yeah.
You called it up. I think I was the one that was late, pero a couple minutes. Nothing crazy. Pero vamos a empezarlo, ¿no? Romero, what you drinking?
Y
No
sí.
veo nada ahí atrás. I don't see nothing in the back. So what's going on? You okay?
I know. Dije, no, porque ya you guys are peeping at my drinks already, dude. Pero
Oh.
I have a few. I'm gonna start
Ooh.
with a Jumex mango. I've never had them.
Nice.
Oh, you never
Oh,
had
shit.
it?
No, I bought them over the weekend. Pero hadn't tried them, and then today because I have two other ones. I'll show them
Dude,
here porque se me va a
that's
olvidar.
dedication, dude.
Big mango beer
Oh,
hug.
they got a mango one? But
I saw mango and I said, "Say no more."
Is it
I don't
hazy?
know.
Is it?
I saw the 9.9.
What
I'm
is
like, God bless me.
It's gonna be a good episode, no?
It should be a good one, dude.
Very
No sé
organic.
qué. Lo tengo ese y tengo este.
Madres,
juicy.
güey.
God damn, dude.
Damn. Get
So
Would-
I'm not gonna
huh?
lie. I love that beer, but I've never seen those big ass cans.
I never had.
No,
I never had that beer.
You never had that, but dude, it's
No,
really
what is it? What is it? Let me see it. What's
beer
the
hug?
brand? No,
Beer
never.
hug?
Yeah, I never seen it. I don't know if it's something out there like from Midwest or
Goose
East
Island.
Coast. Oh yeah, well, okay, yeah, they have Goose
Which
Island here.
I'll say this, dude. When you order it and y le preguntas al bartender, "Can I get a beer hug?" Se te quedan viendo. You gotta like it almost like leer the whole can. Like, oh,
9.9, no alcohol.
the 9.9. They're like, oh, let me put on gloves, no, para tocarla.
Sí, güey. Romero, so have you tried those at all? Esas
Yeah,
like
well,
the flavors?
it's a
Hummus.
big line of the bear hugs.
Okay.
Hay diferentes, pero yeah, I had not seen the mango or this other one, the big juicy. Maybe the big juicy I have, but I'm not sure.
It's an
Um,
imperial IPA.
Shout out to Judo. They had 2 for $6.
Damn.
So por eso agarré las dos, dude. And I
Remind
was like, you know what?
fucking, Four Locos for a second, dude. They were cheap as fuck when they came out. One of those.
Well, that was the plan. I was gonna drink those two, pero me acordé que no he probado las
Jumex.
Jumex. So I'm like, I have to start with the Jumex y de ahí ya. If I pass out aquí ya before the end of the episode,
se
ahí Miguel
se
is
acordó que
signed
ya le
in as an
quitaron,
admin.
ya le
Sí, sí.
quitaron la cocaína, dude.
Ah,
For
damn.
locals.
Yeah, dude, Four Locos. That's true. That's why they're normal, quote unquote.
I know they had something. I don't think it was cocaine. They had something in them. Okay,
Yes.
they had to take them off, and then they came back, but yeah,
Sí.
like, the
Yeah, it
hype
wasn't
went down porque ya it's like, oh, pues ya no me puedo pendejar, ¿verdad? No, pues, no,
So, Romero, the question is: are you going to start super hard with the bear hug, or you're going to take it easy, go from the Humix up,
I'm gonna start with the Jumex because I want to really taste the
and
Jumex.
remember what it tastes like?
Well, I don't know. I might not.
That's what I'm saying. Okay.
all right. So
Okay, after that, I'm going from mango to
Mango.
mango.
mango,
right?
it had to mango to mango.
I don't know, dude. Maybe save best for last because you do like mango, so go straight to the juicy after that Humix, and then leave the mango kind of like the end.
So-
That's fair.
That's crazy. Mango, juicy mango, no?
Ain't
Just
nothing wrong with that, dude.
hearing it, you know.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. It could be,
Big juicy mango.
it could be a title to a movie, yeah. Bueno, Miggy, I know you got your toothache, but are you drinking anything? At least water or something?
So I am drinking coffee. Esta vez I did not get the McDonald's coffee. I got Legal, which also también hace café de olla, el instantáneo. And
Nice.
like I just put a little bit of Jack Daniels in it para ver si se me duerme la muela, dude.
Just to see, we're testing shit
Just
out.
to see, it's a test,
Yeah.
dude. It's a test. Para ver
test.
si-
It's scientific, no? Scientific
Yeah.
experiment.
Research, too. Okay, fuck with that. I like the mug. I like the little mug you got going on,
Oh, thank you.
which is
It's
nice.
from Caribou Coffee que moved away from me. So
Oh. Okay. Tank, what you got going on? What
Pues,
juice?
ya sabía que ibas a decir eso, dude, así que una modelo chelada, dude.
A ver, hazla así, voltela.
Ah, nada más está cerrada, güey.
Ah, okay, just making sure, dude. Just in case. Hasta se ve sudadita, dude.
Sí, está cerrada, dude.
Bueno. Just one, or
Ya
you got
corre
a
con
deal
tanque,
too?
dude.
I just got one, dude.
Oh, it's not a deal, dude. Like
Pues no,
this.
es que no estaban en especial, dude.
Ya, no,
Tuvieron en
dude, I know.
especial y pues.
Es que yo juice, dude. That's why.
Y sí.
Bueno, pues no me hagan bullying. Tengo otra vez mi chocomil.
Ay, che mamón, güey.
Y una cerveza, una agua. People think this is water. Una water light. Yes, yo sí la puedo hacer así, pero.
yeah, that is water light.
Other than that, guys, but yeah, that's it. I mean, that's why I started off hard and then kind of ended kind of low, porque I don't got them fancy drinks or specials out here. Dude.
I think what you meant to say was disappointing, dude.
Oh.
I mean, you guys always have the little interesting stuff. Well, Tank, it wasn't that interesting what you got, but I'm not gonna lie, dude.
It's better than a Bud Light, dude.
Well, yeah, pero I mean, I got some whiskey going on here también, you know. Pero bueno.
Disque.
I don't know, pero so
Okay,
far
Romero?
this hummus smells like hummus, dude. Eh?
Yeah, it does, dude, it tastes like hummus, which is the scary part.
Yeah, because I want to ask Romero what he thinks. Sale.
Ah,
Cheers, no? I opened up the water light.
Es que quería escuchar, ¿no?
That's true, dude. So, Romero, go ahead.
It's dangerously good.
It is. Yeah, it tastes barely like a little hint of alcohol, pero mostly hummus.
It has the hummus texture too, you know, like that. It's a little thick.
No thickness to it. And then if you put some chamoy on top of that shit, dude.
I wanted to, but I'm like, you know what? Me lo voy a tomar así, like, simplecito. Like, no le quiero agregar nada. But yeah, dude, if I could have just chugged the whole thing de un jalón.
Oh, yeah, for sure. I tried it
I
like
might just do that.
Damn, dude, okay. I tried it like that on the can with chamoy, but then I also tried it in glass with ice and chamoy. That's just pretty, obviously gives it a different little texture type thing.
You gotta try it with what was the brand?
The I love chamoy.
Yeah, I love chamoy, dude.
It
Shout
is
out
I
to
love chamoy, no?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
It is.
Mm.
I'm
Now
I'm
they
glad,
have
dude.
they have a little polvito now, like como tajín,
Dude,
pero
they got
the chamoy version.
yeah, they got tajin and they got gummies and they got they've been branching out, dude.
Yeah, they got a bunch of different stuff now from the last time we.
Dude, ¿cómo se me había olvidado? Two shout outs, dude.
Ooh.
Ooh, shout out.
Last Friday, we went to release party de la banda se llama Alto Código,
Mhm.
and I saw Crazy Rob there, dude. We tried
What?
we tried getting a drink, dude, pero la pinche bartender no nos pelaba. So al último we just ended up just leaving trying, dude. Like,
Really?
nos fuimos con el esfuerzo nada más, dude.
Con las ganas, ¿no?
Sí, güey. Because I had seen him, but I wasn't sure if it was him. Y el que me dijo was Charlie. He's like, yeah, dude, like that's Crazy Rob. Y pues ya, like towards the end.
¿A poco no lo reconociste?
Es que estaba de lejos. Y ¿cómo se llama? Y ya después, towards the end, I was trying to close my tab. Y ya, se acercó. He's like, what's up, dude? Like, let's get a drink. I was like, all right, dude, pues rapidito un shot. Dude,
Damn.
like, nos esperamos like 20-25 minutes waiting.
Damn. Fuck
Nada,
that.
dude. Yeah.
Whew, at that point, nomás just hop over it, dude.
Dude,
Mira,
Serve yourself,
y
dude.
para que no te diga nada, dude, te amarras la camisa así, dude, y te pones a bailar on top. So that way they think you're coyote ugly, dude. Agarra la botella y ya.
That's true, dude.
No.
That's
Nice,
crazy.
dude.
So, the band, the Código stuff, Crazy Rob likes that stuff or what, dude? Because I don't remember him liking Correos Tumbados, dude. I gotta question him now.
So, the lead singer juega en el equipo donde juega Crazy Rob.
Ah, okay.
Lo invitaron y pues al desmadre, dude.
Yeah,
Yeah,
es
yeah.
hermano de Jose, dude.
And estaba también Macizo Farms, dude, which they
I
have
saw
their own-
that. Es lo que te iba a preguntar. When I saw Macizo Farms post about it, I'm like, is that the band de del hermano de José?
Yeah, they have their or he has his own corrido now, dude. Like
Yeah,
in the
yes.
in the album they released a song called Macizo, and it's about him.
Oh
Fuck,
shit!
dude.
Damn, dude.
Yeah,
So are they on Spotify or anything like that where we could just kind of check them out?
yeah, it's on Spotify.
Okay.
I mean,
What is
people are boycotting Spotify now, but
Apple Music?
on
dude?
YouTube, dude, on YouTube. Por si acaso.
What is it? What is it called again?
Vamos
Código
a
what?
verlo, la banda.
Alto
Código postal.
código.
Alto código.
Vamos a buscarlos a ver qué onda.
Okay, I'll make sure to get on that, dude. 'cause-
Si no me equivoco, tienen un pinche graphic designers que les hizo el logo bien perrón, ¿eh?
Sí, güey,
Sí,
ese es, dude. Esos son.
Shit, dude. ¿Y quién es? Dude?
¿Sí sabes quién es el graphic designer, Johnny Boy?
I mean, I only have. I mean, I could think, no? I could think of two people, dude.
I can
Make-
think, ¿no?
Mainly the graphic designer que de Todos Toman, dude.
Romero.
Tanque, dude, for sure.
Romero or Tanque, one of the two.
Other
I'll tell you like this, boy. It ain't me, dude.
Código.
It was you, Tank?
Yeah,
Damn. I bet. Anybody want to share the screen, then? Just to criticize Tank, you know me. Might as well.
just to hate, no.
Yeah. No. I mean, might as well. You know, it's the only time we get together. Dude. Might as well. You know? I
No
gotta
te,
let it
voy a
all
dar,
out, no?
no te voy a dar un dolor de cabeza, ¿no? If you don't fucking let it out.
A ver.
Ahí viene, ahí
He's
viene,
closing
ahí viene.
tabs, dude. He's closing tabs, dude.
Oh, closing tabs.
Yeah, dude. He's closing tabs right now.
Yeah, I wasn't ready, dude.
That's fine, dude. It's okay.
Mira, este el logo.
Alto código. Okay, I fuck with it. De Chicago, Illinois.
Illinois con ese y todo, ¿eh?
Con ese, dude.
No sé.
Okay, I fuck with that. And then you said on Spotify, huh?
Yeah,
Tank?
yeah.
Spotify, YouTube.
A ver qué post hay por ahí, ¿no?
That's cool.
Aquí está, se
Also,
llama
it was the release. Es lo que dijiste.
Yeah,
Oh, ahí está
okay.
Macizo. Is the fourth song?
Track
Number
4,
four.
macizo. ¿Cómo se llama? In Leather. Do you know the,
Leather.
Inelda.
In leather, no.
I was gonna say
That's
you know the
Inelda,
reason
pero
behind the name?
Ah,
Do you know any like reasoning behind the name?
I don't, dude.
como tienes que come up with a story.
Como
right
nomás
now.
está que está preocupado por las regalías que le llegan todos los meses, ¿no? Like
Y
I just,
sí.
I just get my check every month and that's it.
It's 82
Damn.
cents, ¿no?
Sí.
Espérate. Si no me van a regañar, dude, porque
A ver.
aquí dice
In
in leather.
Inelda.
Swedish
Oh, it's a
verb.
Swedish verb.
To begin, start, introduce, or initiate something.
Ah.
I like
Ya
the
me
fact that
imagino
they
al tanque, ¿no?
prepared, ¿no? El tanque que, güey.
Te inleda esta, ¿no?
Inelda.
Ay.
¿Cómo que
¿Eh?
empieza esto?
Okay, now mira el tanque hasta. He's joking.
Nah.
Introduce, dude.
That's cool, dude. So it was a party on the weekend then. They played their whole album, I'm assuming, or some songs.
Yeah. So they had first they had another band come and play.
Mhm.
Yeah, después they played the full album.
That shit's obviously behind the scenes. I'm sure that's costly. I mean, it has some sort of money to it. Having to pay the other band too, maybe to come out and play a couple songs or lo que sea. And then having like the actual sound, the guitar, todo eso, like having to set it up. I mean, sure, it's a process, but good shit. Good for them.
I'm pretty sure que también la disquera fue la que lo pagó. Most of it.
Puede ser, dude.
And
Was there a
I'm
lot of
pretty
people
sure
saying?
the other group también es
At the beginning it was okay. You were able to get your drink on time y todo el
In the
pedo,
beginning?
at the beginning, dude. Pero ya towards the end, yeah, like it got pretty packed, dude.
Damn, dude. That's what's up, dude.
damn.
Shout out to them, dude. And Crazy Bro, dude.
Right on.
You see, and Macizo.
And Macizo Farms, dude.
And Macizo, dude. Like, ahí está, dude. Ya nada más falta que Todos Toman fuera sponsor, dude.
Pero,
I feel some sort of way, dude, que I never got an invite, pero.
damn.
Ooh.
Está bien, tanque. Pues.
Who do we blame?
Pensé
Tank
que
or
era-
Macizo?
Era un
Let's just
convivio entre
blame Tank.
amigos.
Take Macizo.
Who we blaming? Tank or Macizo Farms, dude? I mean, at this point, we gotta throw blame at somebody.
Holy shit.
Might as well be Tank. He's here.
Ahorita J-Boy.
No, actually, Tanque me dijo, dice, you know what, Romerito? You need to be safe. Stay at home. These streets ain't for you right now. So I was
That's
like,
very
I'm sure. You're right.
Yeah, dude.
Damn.
That's a true friend right there, dude.
Yeah, dude.
Digo, stay your ass at home, dude, ¿no? Like,
Sí.
Tank se puso la chichi cam. He's like, it's live right here, dude. Don't
Yeah,
worry,
chichi,
¿no?
yeah. Bye, chicos. Pues ya, let's get our episode started, dude.
Before we do.
A ver.
Oh, this is fire. Sorry. This is good as hell, dude. It's
Flamenco?
Really?
IPA-ish.
I
I don't know if it's an IPA. Yeah, it's an Imperial IPA.
Imperial. Mm.
I know, Tank, we tried mango flavored beer that tasted like ass. Like, this is not it, dude. This is good
So,
stuff.
There's a population out there that love it, no?
That's true.
Dude, it was nasty, dude. It
You
was
guys
like,
fuck with Mango Cart, no? You guys fuck with that?
yeah,
Oh, yeah.
yeah.
Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm kind of like whatever about it.
Well, I like
Again,
it.
I'm here- I'm here to
that
hate, dude.
tastes like ass, no?
Always trying to be different over here. No?
I'm trying to hate. Dude.
Ahorita, pero, oh boy, have you guys tasted this Bud Light de mango? Oh, it's fire.
Como
like that,
secretly he loves it, no? But as soon as we said, like, oh yeah, we fuck with it, like, fuck. I hate it, dude. I hate it.
Bien,
That's fucked I do got hate in my heart, but not that much. So come on.
I don't know, dude. I don't know.
Miguel, so run us through the episode, dude.
Speaking of hate, dude, real quick,
Ooh.
our 5 minutes of sports commentary, dude. Perdió México contra Colombia, perdió la sub-20, quedó eliminado por Argentina, y el América y las Chivas empataron 1-1 in a very boring game. So, how was soccer for Mexican fans?
Boring. That's just
And
describe it.
what, like, I guess, ¿cuál te decepcionó más, dude?
La selección for me, la selección mayor is whatever. Honestly, I don't invest any time into it. I know we had it like in the background, but I wasn't paying attention. La sub-20, obviously, I wanted them to win, especially because it was against Argentina, so it was one of those things. So I was disappointed with that one. The Clásico, I didn't watch it either. I know they tied, but it was whatever. I really was into the La sub-20 for sure.
La sub-20?
Yeah, that's the one I was like, the other ones were like, whatever, to be honest.
Well, I think based on the players también que tenía Argentina, though, like it was kind of like
They had some crazy ass kids, dude. Like
you
they
knew it was
were
going to be a hard one to win.
Yeah, they were. There's a lot of them. A lot of their rosters already played in Europe. And some of them are already starters in Europe, and so they have, obviously the experience compared to Mexico. Mexico doesn't, or I think it was like 1 or 2 kids were like in. Was it? Or they're still over here in like Mexico playing?
I think they're all pretty much still in Mexico playing.
Well, okay.
Y pero la selección mayor, dude, I figured they were gonna lose, but I didn't think it was gonna be. Yeah, I didn't think it was
Not that
gonna
bad.
be a 4-0.
Yeah.
Yo le ponía
4-0?
un 2-1, 1-0.
I honestly
1-0.
thought like either Mexico was going to win by 1 goal or same thing, Colombia, because Colombia does have really good players at the moment, though. Really good fucking players.
Dude, I think the scary part, and somebody said it, so I didn't think of it originally. It was in one of the TikTok videos. Pero esa defensa es la defensa titular de México.
Yeah, that's true.
And they were playing really bad, dude.
Yeah, that's
really bad.
That's where they're like, if the Mundial was to start tomorrow, that was it.
That
was it,
sería la
yeah.
defensa de México, dude. So alarming.
Alarming.
A little bit alarming, dude.
I don't think they're going to do many changes, to be honest.
No.
I mean, we're a couple less than a year away, so.
Entonces, ¿qué, muchachos? ¿Llegamos al partido número 6 o no?
Fuck no.
Pues ahorita, o sea, el partido 6 o el
Quinto partido, ¿no?
O es porque es el quinto partido, es para avanzar al sexto.
Ok,
Porque
porque
ya es que llegamos al.
Sí. Se agregaron equipos, ¿no? So, ya ahora se juegan más.
Oh, sí. No, pero era el quinto partido.
I guess llega al quinto partido. You're right.
Se llega al quinto partido, ese es pasando the group stage, ¿no?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Normally, yes. Now
I don't know.
It should
now
be
I don't know.
todavía. Should be.
I don't know.
No, there should be more games played in group stage because there's additional teams.
Yeah.
Okay.
So technically, this one would be the 5th. I mean, you should be able to get it to it, but now ahora será el sexto partido.
Okay, ¿llegamos al
Oh, yeah,
sexto
sí.
partido o no, muchachos?
Fuck no, I'll stick to my fucking answer, dude.
I think the question is, ¿salimos del grupo, sí o no?
Fuck no. Oh, well,
That's
we gotta
another
see, huh?
question right
We
there,
gotta
dude.
see. Well, last Mundial, we didn't get out of that shit, huh?
We did it.
Sí,
No,
We did it?
No.
no. We
Hicimos
got
Argentina,
Arabia Saudita.
Arabia Saudita,
Mexico,
Cierto.
and was it Poland?
Poland, yeah,
Sí.
Lewandowski.
Sí, porque el Ochoa le paró el penal al
Yeah.
Lewandowski.
A Lewandowski, yeah.
Yeah, so for sure. I mean, I'm assuming now the top 3 probably make it past, right? Because before it was just top 2.
Mhm.
So maybe top 3 advance. I don't know. I mean, we'll see how it goes. Because right now with the sub-20, it was like that. Like España was 3rd in the group, and they still advanced. So it was just one of
Yeah.
those.
And not to sidetrack, was it in the sub-20 que you showed us this the green card,
Yeah.
Yeah.
which is kind of like the flag, the red flag for football?
Like the challenging.
Yeah, the
The
challenge.
challenging
Like,
flag, yeah. Mhm.
I
Really?
for some time. Oh, because I had seen it twice, right? And then I saw it in an account that was verified. So I was like, okay, they're not bullshitting me. I thought it was fake, but it's actually something that's
I thought it was fake too.
It's
Yeah,
something that's
they're
actually
trying-
happening.
Yeah.
Que dije, ¿dónde están dando green cards, dude? Para que...
But then I asked you guys, por eso no,
yo qué sé.
por eso no es el VAR, like for a decision that maybe, like, because now you're gonna have people, which I'm sure you still do, kind of like with the NFL. There's people like in los palcos, and then they'll
Mhm.
review the game, and then they'll talk to the coach and like
So
the
it's like it's
defensive
worth the
coordinators, like
fucking...
that.
Mhm.
Yeah, so now it's gonna be one of those things where you're gonna have someone up there reviewing the game like step by step, and I don't know if they'll have different camera angles, but yeah, I don't know. I wonder how that's gonna play out, honestly.
It would have to be. I just find it weird porque como dices tú,
El VAR.
según, para eso está el VAR, right? Because yeah, we have all the technology like que están poniendo and aún así, like even con el VAR, con like the lasers, con everything,
Mhm.
todavía pasa some like weird shit sometimes. So like, I could see why. It's just crazy that you have to go to this extent, right?
Well, yeah, because
You think it could also be porque a veces hay jugadas, even with el VAR, where the ref just doesn't go and check it.
well, that's my next question. So vamos a decir que he does check it. The VAR happens, he checks it, and he still calls a penalty. But then what happens now? You're gonna go ahead and throw the green card or whatever
You
card.
don't have
then-
to.
No, but he checked it, and you still don't agree with it. So someone out there is gonna be like, no, it wasn't. It was out of the area. Let's just
Oh,
say. So now what? You're gonna go ahead and challenge the call, but who's gonna review it? Because he already reviewed it. So like, who else is gonna review the damn call? Because he already made up his mind based on the.
there's that fourth ref, you know.
Tank's gonna review it, dude.
Ooh.
Like Tank va a trabajar de la casa, dude, just reviewing. Va a estar a ver,
I'm sorry. If Tank couldn't get a drink at the bar, dude, he's gonna get the bar to fucking.
Damn.
Dude.
But I was saying that segundo ball has a chip, or that's gonna
Uh-huh.
have a chip,
Mhm.
and it was like it's gonna tell it everything. I guess based on I don't know vibration or something, and they're like que también con eso sería like to help assist
Determine?
making like si le pegó en la mano o si no le pegó, because you know how like in algunas tomas parece que le pegó, but then ves otras tomas and it's like like it doesn't seem like it.
Mhm.
And I guess from there it would be kind of like I don't know based on the chip lo que they read or whatever from the fucking
We just gotta wait. Yeah. We just gotta wait and see how everything plays out. But it's definitely there's a lot of questions. And just like anything, right? Like cuando empezó el VAR, muchas ligas didn't have them. It was like it eventually started evolving, everybody had them. So I'm sure like all this new stuff that's happening, it will eventually be evolving to be perfected. I'm assuming so. Pero dude, bring back the fucking penalty shootouts, dude. How about that? Like, bring back something like that. Where remember it was that 1v1 with the goalie, and that shit was
the MLS
that shit was
stuff.
fire, dude.
That was
shit
MLS,
fire.
yeah.
That shit was fire.
I don't know, dude. No,
¿No?
a lo menos darle un poquito más de tiempo, güey, porque a veces iban encarrerados, güey, y fucking.
Pues así los hacen en la King's Cup, ¿no?
Yeah.
See?
Yeah.
Yeah, they have a bunch of different rules like that. That's cool. That's about to start too. I know they're already
Que
getting up
meter
to
un equipo,
20.
¿no, muchachos?
Oh shit, that'd be nice
Ooh.
too. That'd be nice.
Pero are we going to be the
We're the
players,
coaches
dude?
and the players.
Oh,
Yeah,
We can't afford players.
you got a low budget, dude.
Bolera puro Bengue, ¿no? Like,
Sí.
God
Man,
damn,
dude.
dude, for real.
We'll
Mira,
see.
hasta
Pero
así le ponemos al equipo si es que nos patrocina el Bengay.
Bengay, dude.
Bengay.
Los Bengay.
Nuestra mascota va a ser un muchacho que se llame Ben.
Ajá. Okay. Damn, dude. Pero that's
I'm
enough
down
of
for
our
top
sports talk, dude.
secret. No, top secret.
Sí. Yeah, you're really revealing too much, dude. ¿Qué tal si sí se nos hace, dude? I don't know. Uno de nosotros nos ganamos la lotería, dude, and we're able to afford a team. Nunca se sabe, dude. Nunca se sabe. Pero bueno, Miguel, go for it, dude. Let us know what's up.
Ba. So, for the topic, the main topic for today was so obviously with todo lo que está pasando ahorita, right? With all the ice raids, with everything that's happening, with people like pues tienen miedo, right? Like people are scared to go to restaurants, people are scared to go to stores. Y luego más especialmente, like if you go to, for example, here in Chicago, vas a allá a la villita and that shit's empty, right? Por lo mismo, la gente tiene miedo. My question is, I saw in a few Facebook pages and a few like también TikTok stuff, TikTok posts and comments where people are saying like, "Hey, we should come up with a list of businesses that support and businesses that do not support ICE, right? And what's it called? And ver bien dónde vamos a invertir nuestro dinero, right? So I was in a Facebook group and somebody brought it up. I didn't bring it up, and there was a lot of people they got upset because it was a community group. Y in the community group, people were like, "Hey, we should make a list of all the businesses that are supporting ICE because they are not supporting pues the community as a whole, and no darles nuestro negocio, like boycott them, right?"
Mhm.
So you had people saying like, "Yeah, like we should definitely do that." Otra gente were like, "No, this and this." So the organizer of that page, que es el que um, me and this person have a few unas cuantas broncas, so like I'm not a big fan of his, and uh, I don't really like him or respect him much. Pero he went on there saying like, you know what, if you guys are very like como ofendidos or enojados with what's happening, you guys should call your local representatives, llámenle a sus a los representantes del gobierno, let them know like, hey, we don't want this, we don't want that, like
Mhm.
that way they do something, but don't go after the small businesses that are, in la comunidad que no tienen la capacidad for them to kind of get political, where it's
Mhm.
like, this is their livelihood, this is how they hacen su dinero, so they can't afford to get political, so you shouldn't boycott them because that is somebody that pues que tiene que pagar sus biles,
Depends off of the
todo, ¿verdad? You're
business.
right.
Mhm.
And then people were like, I understand that, but at the same time, it shows that you do not stand with the community. Depende, ¿verdad? Porque people were like coming up with a whole bunch of fucking examples. I'm sure Tank read this, like, because it was like in a lot of threads, dude,
Mhm.
and like
But a lot
groups
of
all over the
times,
place.
you're as a business, you don't control your parking lot,
So
right?
es lo que dicen. They're like, oh, pero muchas veces, like, ICE could be there in the parking lot, and los del negocio no saben. Like they're not aware, they don't know what's going on, like, and then people were like, okay, that, like, like if ICE is in the parking lot and todo eso, like, it's understandable, okay, like, they may not be fully supporting them. They're like, pero I don't know if you've seen it, that it was all over the news, and I know that people were complaining even in the White House where restaurants were not serving ICE agents. no los dejaban entrar a usar el baño. And it was like, it was a whole bunch of like, we don't want you guys here, so we're not going to like cater to you guys. So
Mhm.
people are saying like, hay restaurantes que sí le están dando de comer, sí los dejan usar el baño, kind of like, yeah, they let them in, they let them, do all this stuff. So they're like, you know what, that shows that place is kind of siding with them and not with the community. So from there, I read all this stuff and I was thinking of how I wanted to respond or what I wanted to say was my opinion. Y me quedé kind of on a standstill, right? Because it's like, all right, I understand the aspect of it's a small mom and pop shop or restaurant, right? And at the same time, I understand of like, si te quedas callado, you're still like it.
Contributing to the
Silence
problem.
is, yeah, like silence is in a way is still allowing it to happen because you're not, you're allowing it. You're not speaking against it. So they make it in. I was like, you know what better way, and what more educated people and more philosophical people, estudiada y gente así de gente de porte grande, políticos que, like hacen que Jorge Ramos shakes in his boots, than you three to get your opinion on the matter.
Oh, mames.
Co-
I
co-
thought you
Como
were
Johnny
actually.
Boy, como Johnny Boy thought you were just gonna be talking about him, dude. No. Yeah, when he's like used to, he's like, oh shit.
So it was like, oh, all of a sudden, you guys are informative, no? Oh, man.
Look, Johnny Boy's looking at Tanque and I as like fucking gordo de la flaca, no? Like just puro farándula aquí, no? The real reporter is here, no? ¿Sabes qué? Let me go get my little vest, dude.
Get it, dude. Get it,
No,
dude.
that's
You were informative. Sí, you were informative the last time, dude. Pues dale, Tank, a ver qué pienso.
No, pues he said Johnny Boy and everybody else, dude. So
He said chichincle, dude.
see,
I don't know, dude. It's so weird when it comes to that. Porque I mean, I know we don't agree with a lot of the stuff that they're doing. I do have a Facebook group. I mean, over here where they post a lot of Trump stuff, and they're against like illegal immigration, todo ese pedo, like the Porta Mall type thing. Pero a la misma vez, like I don't know, like are they really doing like a deed, by not serving these people? Yeah, I guess they're not, but I don't want to justify them tampoco. But yeah, obviously they got to eat, they have to go on break and lunch and todo ese pedo. So I don't know how we feel about it. I don't. I mean, yes, I would want to tell you they boycott anything that has to do with ICE, right? Because we see the community, we see how it's affecting a lot of people. A lot of people are getting separated for no reason, like all that. We could throw all that stuff out there. But let me veces it's like there was somebody in the group that had said it's like they're just doing their job, and then one of those things was like, well, yeah, but I don't know. Well, the way I see it, yeah, they're doing their job as what they're told, but a la misma vez they choose to be there, right?
I would say
Because
they're choosing to
to
do
be there,
the
yeah,
job.
so
yeah,
I think there's a difference between doing your job and how they've been doing shit. Like aventando a
right,
la
okay,
gente, like
yeah,
throwing them on the
that's fair,
floor,
yeah,
fucking throwing smoke grenades at reporters and just protesters and stuff. So I honestly, me myself, I don't buy that. Or I'm
hmm
just doing my job porque like se están pasando de lanza.
Como dicen ellos, no, there's a process, no, do it the right way, as they say, no, there's a right way to come into the United States and do it the legal way, as a lot of people throw it out there, dude. That's a common thing. Why don't they do it the right way? And it's like
Mhm.
it could literally be the same other way around. Como I want to say, like to Tank's point, I was like, okay, yeah, you're right. Like do it, but do it the right way. Like do it the way it's supposed to. Give people due process. Give people the chance to stand in front of the judge. I know right now there's a lot of the people that they're deporting is because they don't have a legal entry to the country, so they don't have that they don't have a bond, right? They don't have a bond. So compared to the people that, yes, they're here illegally but had a legal entry, eventually they have the chance to do the bond. But then again, we go back to they're not doing things the right way. Like immigration is so
Bueno,
upside down
mhm.
with everything, just in general. So even with people that have legal entries and they should be available to be in bond, like they're deporting them. U.S. citizens, and DACA recipients, they're detaining. Like a lot of that stuff is just. Yeah, some guy made it like super clear, and he talks a lot about immigration, like in a good way to be informative. But he says that like if they ever deport everybody that they want to deport, I was like, yeah, DACA is also on the list. Like they're there, but they're gonna be like the last people to actually be deported. Like right now they don't really, not that they don't care for them, but it's like she's like if they appear and they're part of the little raid or lo que sea, but yeah, let's take them. Pero they're not focusing on people with DACA at the moment, as far as I heard.
Well, I mean, if they were to deport everybody que quieren that he has kind of mentioned, I think the last ones that will get deported right after DACA would be the anchor babies. Ya ves que les quiere quitar the citizenship.
No.
There's so many layers to what we just kind of talked about. Like you started talking about businesses, right? Like
Mhm.
you think about the small business, and it's like because of the ice raids and all the things that are going on, they're not getting enough business. So anybody that comes through the doors is like, you shut their doors. Like I get it. Like you want to stand your ground, and it's like, hey, you're affecting my community. You're affecting the people that would normally come into this business, this establishment, for lunch or whatever. So it's a hard decision there, right, for the
Mm-hmm.
business themselves.
Yeah,
Um, I talked about like a lot of these businesses don't own the parking lot situation, so it's not like they can block that off either.
yeah, they're
Um,
just renting the space type thing.
y ahorita también está en eso de que, um, I don't know if you saw it, like, I think I just started seeing that today, um, Monday the 13th of October, eh, they are fining people because they don't have the proper documentation. So they'll arrest you and they'll fine you because you don't have a passport or
Mm-hmm.
because you don't have your green card, like,
Mm-hmm.
with you. And
Yeah,
it's like who the fuck told us that we had to walk around in the city with our passports to
yeah.
prove that we're US citizens, right?
Right.
Damn, I don't
Um,
even have a passport.
oh shit, you better renew that. Um, and that's
Pero
the thing is like you're not gonna go and arrest a white person and be like, why aren't you carrying around your American passport? You're going to go and racially profile somebody, arrest them, and then ask
Mhm.
questions. And then once you find out that they're a US citizen, resident, they have a legal status, you're going to fine them because they don't have the documents that you want to see.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's super fucked
I don't
up,
know,
dude.
dude. I, I don't know how it works. But all I know is that they go like I saw a lawyer que dijo que like don't carry your original passport. If you're gonna carry something, carry copies of your passport.
On your phone. Mm-hmm.
Porque
Why do we have
no,
to do that?
right, and then that's the crazy part. And the lawyer was like, "Look, I feel some type of way even saying this because you shouldn't. You
Yeah.
Mhm.
should not have to carry this. Like there's I know it's like I understand that there's people that are scared, like and for the hassle, whatever, cualquier cosa, like
Mhm.
they're carrying passports because people are getting told carry your passports, and
Mm-hmm.
they're like, if you are one of those people, just don't carry the original passport, carry a copy. Y la hace the lawyer, but I still feel very, I have my own feelings on even telling people to carry these documents because
Yeah,
once again,
they shouldn't
you
be.
shouldn't have to.
Yep, yeah, but kind of like what we had talked about, right, in the beginning. Like they're doing everything upside down, so they're really
Mhm.
not respecting the actual law that was actually that's in place. They're not respecting any of that. Like they're making their own assumptions in a shoe. They're racially profiling people. You're brown, ni modo, vámonos. Like they don't care if you're illegal or not. You look like an illegal. You look like you don't belong here because you don't have that white skin. Because honestly, look at all the people that they detain. None of them have been white. None, not one person I've seen in any video have been white.
No.
So right now, like if you have anybody here, which I'm sure there's plenty of people that are either Irish, they're from England, and or they're Polish,
Greek,
and they're
Poland.
illegal.
Polish.
Yeah, but they are illegal. They're still safe because they have that skin. That's literally what's based off of right now. Like they're detaining people because of the fucking skin, which is
I,
fucking
I
And I don't know
nuts.
if we talked about it. I don't know if we touched on it last week, but a lot of people that are here with the HB1 visas,
mhm,
right? Like
yeah,
that that went from, I believe, a $5,000.
Hmm.
Like I don't know if it's and I'm unclear, and I'll say that like I'm not sure if an HB1 needs to be renewed every so often. Which my understanding is
it
it lasts
should.
for 4 years, and then you need to revamp it again. Um, but again, now the cost from getting an HB1, which is like I think como le dicen, the Einstein visa, like if
Yeah,
basically like work requires like he's an essential worker for us. They do the claim, you get to work for that company. It was like around $5,000 if I'm not mistaken. Well,
Hmm.
Trump
so
increased that to 100,000.
a
Hmm.
100,000. So the
Yep.
H1
So
visa
the
is
medical field, the IT field, they're all
the
like
yeah.
those are the biggest ones that have HB1 workers,
Hmm.
and they're gonna be impacted by it. Maybe not today, but when they need to revamp, renew, a lot of these companies are not gonna pay $100,000 per employee to be able
Fuck
to stay
no,
within their company.
no,
No.
Mhm.
no. Of
So,
course not.
so it is initially granted for up to 3 years, and it can be extended for an additional 3 years for a total of 6 years, right? So every
Because
three
I think at
years you
that
would
point,
have
it's
to do it.
somewhere between that, like between your renewal and the first term or whatever, you can get to apply for a residency, I believe, and then carve your way into citizenship, if I'm not mistaken. But regardless, even if it's 2 terms that you get, like 2, 3-year stays, your
200.
company's not gonna pay that $100,000 for you to renew.
Well, it would be a
Well,
hundred to get and 100 to renew.
hmm,
Right, that's what I'm saying. Mhm.
So
yeah.
if you're fresh, it'd be 200. If it just renew, it's 100, which is como dices tú, like it's crazy. And uh, there's a lot of people that are like pissed off about it, like big companies, porque todos los que lo usan. And at the same time, there's a lot of companies that you don't think of. For example, McDonald's, Walgreens, there are not tech companies, but they do use people that have
Mhm.
HB1 on their IT programs que
Hmm.
vienen to work here.
Hmm. Yeah.
And you mentioned like the Walmarts, the big companies like that, to the point of your Facebook group, right? Of like
Mhm,
you're pinpointing this to the small businesses in the neighborhood. But at the end of the day, like those people that are complaining about like, oh, you know, I don't know, Josefa's Tamales is not closing the doors on ICE agents and not selling them lunch, but they're gonna go and buy their groceries at Walmart. Like they're
Mm,
the same people that do that. So it's like, where do you really stand? So, and
mhm.
when I started talking about like there's layers to it, like I've heard of several cases, dude, where it's kind of hard for me to wrap my mind around like making that decision, but it's something that ultimately you have to start thinking about. It's like giving up uh what do they call it, temporary custody of your kids to
mhm,
somebody so they have legal representation at all times,
Mhm.
in the event that parents that are undocumented or shit, at this point DACA status, right? Like because we don't know how they're gonna treat it. Sometimes they respect it, sometimes they don't.
mhm,
Mhm.
Um, but like I've known people that are looking into like specific family members that are like natural born citizens, and it's like I'm gonna give them custody of my kids because I don't know what could happen. I have to go out of my house every morning and go to work, and just because I'm driving, a construction truck, that's enough reason for me to be pulled over, and God knows what's gonna happen, right?
yeah.
Um, so like that's why like there's so many things that are
And
very
I mean,
complicated and super difficult to navigate. And it's like I don't know where to begin. Like I find myself like super fortunate to like not have to go out and be home and all that, and we joke around and it's like feels like COVID all over again. but but it's like why does that have to be the reason that this is happening? Like it's just Crazy.
Mhm.
Then I was seeing a video where a lawyer was saying, así similar como dices, like about the custody, but about
Mhm.
like bank accounts, like adding
Mm.
someone to your bank account because they're like,
The
si,
moment
Yeah.
that, yeah.
si te agarran y no hay nadie en your account, like that's it. Like, how are they gonna, prove
Well,
that?
yeah.
That's why I keep my accounts in niggers, bro.
Well,
Oh, what?
I would say not only that, but wasn't like Bank of America and a few other companies talking about. Oh, I believe it was Bank of America. I could be wrong, so I don't want to say a bank. Certain banks were saying that
Mhm.
they were going to start working with the government, and if the person that had the account did not have a legal status, that they were going to freeze the account or close the account.
Oh shit! Damn.
So that is something I had read, pero
Eh,
pues lo malo right now is everybody's
TCF is gonna
posting stuff
be
everywhere,
underwater, dude.
dude. Everybody's been posting a whole bunch of stuff everywhere, and it's crazy what's happening. Por ejemplo, like not to step away from the main conversation we're having about the boycotting, pero ya ves que with the government shutdown, they're using this as an example to start cutting programs. So they
Yeah.
cut special ed
Special ed, yeah.
resources, and it's like, dude, like once again, you're cutting Medicaid, you're cutting like the que son the like los credits de Obamacare for people to be able to afford
Mhm.
insurance. You're cutting special ed funding. They're cutting all this stuff. They're talking about government officials or people that work for the government may not get back
Back
pay.
pay? No,
So you're talking about like toda la
Oh,
gente
not getting back pay.
yeah que
no.
vuela, like people that are
Mhm.
flying, like all those people's in tower control like are not showing up to work. Their take was the one that told me is like that que lo tienen que like outsource into a different one donde sí tienen gente porque like people are not showing up because no les van a pagar, and it's like all this shit that's happening and people are okay with it.
I don't know. A lot of the shit that we're talking about, it sounds like we were just like it's something that we would just I don't know in a way I guess joke around that might happen. Just throwing
Mhm.
out a stupid scenario, literally a stupid scenario. That imagine if this happened. Like right now, we don't. Everything you're talking about seems that I would never think that we would be in a situation like this, like today. One, and then two, um, we just don't know. We don't know. Like I've heard from somebody that works for an immigration attorney that I asked, I was like, hey, do you ever think like they'll get into like the medical system itself and start pulling like people from there? And she's like,
Records from there.
honest records, yeah. She's like, honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if they do. Like at this point,
If
nothing
they would
surprises
violate
me
HEPA.
anymore. Yeah, if they help out the government and because a lot of the times I know I don't know if it's happening already in Texas or they wanted to implement it in Texas, where it's like, oh, you have to discuss if you're a citizen or not,
Mhm.
like based on the questionnaire. So she's like, I wouldn't doubt it. She's like, I wouldn't doubt it. I think they're working right now with let's say the Social Security, and I don't know who else they're working with, but I'm like, Social Security, like you can't even fucking if you're illegal, you can't claim Social Security. As far as I thought,
You
I don't know if I'm wrong.
can't. So the thing is, there's a lot of narratives, right? Like, hay muchos que están diciendo like, oh, like how much, like all the money that we spend on, illegals on like Social Security, uh, living here for free, free healthcare, todo esto. But what about
Government
the veterans? What
assistance.
about
All that.
this, dude? So I looked it up, and it is insane, right? So I believe that there is all hospitals have this one. I forgot the name of it, but it is this
Oh,
clause,
I know
right?
where you are.
Where
Mhm.
I think it's like $4 million a year is lo que gasta the medical all hospitals around the U.S. on doing um like healthcare and todo eso on people was illegal people, but those are I think you have to be either dying or like super
Those are
fucking
those are
sick.
funds
Yeah, like
that will be anybody coming to the emergency room basically.
yeah.
Like you can
So like
identify. They don't necessarily have to be illegal, but you can identify the person.
mhm, correct.
So
You cannot.
that funding goes for unidentified people.
Hmm.
It doesn't mean that they all have to be, undocumented,
Right.
but you just can't find identity on like if it was a homeless person who does not have a record, does not you
Mhm,
can't figure out who that person is. They do what they can to save that person's life, whether they make it or not. Like
Hmm.
that's money that goes towards that person to
Hmm.
and
cover those medical bills because they're
that
not gonna pay that back.
that's $4 million, right? Versus the how much is it? Billions of dollars that the undocumented people pay in taxes, and they can't. For all those people that are unaware, undocumented people cannot get money from or like filing income taxes is very hard. And I believe you need to have like what is it like an ITIN number, and uh not every undocumented person can file for taxes, and les van a dar crédito, right? And most of those people don't even file taxes por lo mismo because they're like, you know what, I'm not gonna get anything from it. So all this money that goes unclaimed is in the billions of dollars.
Hmm.
I believe it was like 19 billion. Um, so it's a huge amount of money that the government makes from undocumented people versus the amount of money that the government uses on undocumented people.
Mhm.
Right. And I just feel like this is all going to be some sort of collateral damage eventually, right? Like right now, they're trying to deport everybody. You bring up a good point about, I don't know, $19 billion in taxes. A lot of these people after this year, a lot of them are not, even though they were filing, they're not going to file anymore. For
Correct.
what? Right. For what? Because, we just, again, kind of like the lady said, we don't know if they're going to get into the medical system, right? Or the records, or we don't know if they're going to eventually, they said they wanted to use the IRS for this shit. So
Yep.
a lot of people are definitely not going to file taxes, and the government's going to lose a shitload of money. Same thing. It could go for DACA recipients, 800,000 people. They just bumped up the
Well,
fucking
they
fee on
would
that shit
be
too
actually be making more money.
by not filing.
Mhm.
How come?
Uh, so normally cuando trabajas, for example, like you get a paycheck, right? And in your paycheck, ya te
Mhm,
quitaron las taxas,
mhm,
right?
Mhm.
So the taxes are already paid,
mhm.
unless you are a contract worker. That's the only one. Like
399.
contract workers
Mhm.
will be the only ones that if they don't file taxes, those are the ones that like 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 yeah like they'll lose that money. But for the most part, people are already ya te han quitado las taxes when
That's a
once you get the paycheck.
fair
And
point.
if you don't file, you don't get anything back for like no credits for kids,
Mhm.
no back pay on any extra taxes that you did, like no, but you can't claim anything else. So that's money that the government keeps.
Yeah, that's fair. Good point, dude. So dumb question out here, right? I honestly I googled it
Oh,
and
that there is no such thing as dumb questions, dude.
We'll
Not
be
in
the
this
we'll be
podcast
the judge of
for
that.
9.9 over here.
We'll be the
I'm
judge of
questioning
that.
my decisions right now, dude.
dude. So my question is, there's other countries, right? That I know they see what the fuck's going on over here, and they
Mhm,
see that, just shit's not being done right. Just kind of bottom
right.
line type shit. They're not doing things right. So I'm thinking us like, you have hardworking people that have businesses here in the country. I'm speaking just for DACA recipients. People with good jobs, people that have they're just essential to the country. Period. Right. So my Google question was, are any countries accepting DACA recipients? That was a question. Honestly, that was an honest question because I'm thinking
Fair
it's like
question.
you have 800,000 people. A big percentage have IT. We said about medical, which is really big. It's always in demand because everything's evolving, medicine and
So
technology,
construction, dude.
construction as well. So you have people that they're very very fucking essential, just in general. there are not only filing taxes, but trying to do things the right way. They have good criminal record, especially with DACA. You have to have that
No criminal record.
no criminal record. Sorry. Thank you for that 9.9.
I don't know what a good criminal record is, but
It's
good
known,
standing,
right?
dude.
A good criminal
standing.
record es que
good
no,
standing,
no
dude.
te agarraron, dude, que no te agarraron.
They do. But I'm just saying, like,
No
I
soliciting
honestly asked that
charges.
shit. I was like, why? Like, is it anybody, like any country, whether it's Europe, I know Canada or
Canada's
anyone
doing
else,
it, yeah.
like anybody actually saying, hey, you're a DACA recipient? Like, move out
Vente pa'
here. Yeah, we'll do obviously. I mean, our background check on it, on all that stuff. We'll see if you qualify. We'll help you out with the 100K to relocate. I don't know, something like that. I think that's fucking smart. I mean, at this point, like you said, Miguel, I know I said it was a stupid question, but there's really no stupid thing to say out there. And we're living, with these stupid decisions that are happening.
Mhm.
So I thought about that. So I don't know if you guys know about a
Did
country.
Google give you any
Fuck
suggestions?
no,
we're-
they didn't say shit.
We're all waiting for it.
No,
A
they
ver,
didn't say shit.
a ver qué
No te dijo
países, ¿no?
Google, no? Te
No,
just
no.
look
So-
this question up in incognito, no? Te dijo.
Sir, do you know your status? Why you asking these questions?
El Romero ya estaba alistando las maletas, ¿no? Y
Ya estaba mandando mensaje a Carla, ¿no? It's like, hey, I found
we're,
out today.
we're
No,
moving
so lo
to
que-
that, ¿no?
No, lo que se
Oh.
puede hacer es so for example, in our case, right? I'm talked about it, DACA recipient. So I was born in Mexico. We can go back to Mexico because we're Mexican. We have access to go to Spain and do the dual citizenship.
Mhm.
Once you're in Spain, I believe there's some parts of Italy, like Italy's giving you 100K to relocate to Italy.
Oh,
And
in
the
those
100K
small
have to be
towns?
like they like the money that they give you like has to be allocated to like either rebuilding a home or
Mm.
or setting up land somewhere, whatever. Like certain money has to be allocated some sort of way, and then you can do you have to do like a 4-year stay or 2-year stay, and then after that you can from Europe do a request to the US, and then like go about it that way, and then get some sort of like residency in the US after a while. But it's complicated, but you have to start off in Mexico to make it to Europe and to do those other things.
And,
Yeah.
and I think in
Um,
Europe they have this thing where it's like a European passport. I might be wrong, but it's
Mhm.
something where you apply for it, and it's a European thing, so you'll be able to travel literally to any Europe country. I gotta Google that just to make sure that I am saying the right thing.
I mean, if you're single and you have no kids, you have no family,
Ready
nothing
to
that
mingle,
ties
dude,
you
or no?
down,
Dude,
like
there's
dude, take it. I mean,
Yeah.
whoever's like, take advantage of all these like little opportunities. Like, find out, discover, live in other parts of the world.
I mean,
For somebody
I-
like me, dude, I find that to be super complicated. I can't just pack up my family and move to 3 different countries and figure all that shit out. Like,
Yeah.
it doesn't sound like the smartest
simple.
move,
Yeah.
but at the same time, it's like I think about it, it's like shit. That's how we ended up here in the first place. Because my parents packed up their shit and we decided to come here.
yeah. Te digo, like, I know there's certain parts in Europe, como dices tú, where lo que está
I
pasando
know
es que
Scotland.
the population is going down, is diminishing. There's certain population where like la gente se está yendo de the little towns, they're going to big cities or they're leaving. So there's a lot of like rundown places. I think there's a whole city in, como dices tú, in Italy. I know there's Scotland, there's in, no me acuerdo si Sweden or
If
Switzerland.
we
One of
buy
the
land
two.
in Scotland, then we could be
We could be
¿cómo
lords
se
too.
llama? Lords,
Lords.
yeah,
Yeah.
My lord.
the
We
lords.
could be lords. But yeah, though, I mean that I know that is an option because I know that China was saying that they would take people with HB1. So I know that they were the ones saying que
Pero no HIVs, right?
no, they said no HIVs, dude. They were like
Just
HIVs,
HB1s.
like eso no, that, pero HB1s, they said yes, HB1s are good, y que the HB1 program que China wants to roll out, it's actually way better than the actual HB1 program de aquí de Estados Unidos.
Mm.
And it's because China is seeing this as like, you know what? I can get gente con estudio, gente. Damn, this boy's on his third beer, boy.
Big juicy.
Big juice.
Y pues gente con estudio, gente así, pues chingona, ¿no? Según. Y
Según.
llevárselos para allá, pues según, porque hay mucha gente con estudio que pues no es chingona, dude.
Wait, technically, that's how Melania Trump came to the U.S. on an HB1.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So the fact that they call it an Einstein visa, I'm like, come on now, like, no shame on the lady, but
shame on the lady, ¿no?
¿Cómo was that? Uha Navy o cómo, güey.
Sí,
Ya,
Well,
pinche. No sabía si estaba viendo un porno, güey, o un pinche.
no,
Un
man.
Navy salute, dude, ¿no?
God damn.
How was it,
Oh.
Ramiro? Is it juicy enough for you?
it's juicy, dude.
Now that part you don't know if you listen to a porno or a podcast. Dude.
Yeah, it's
Yeah?
good, dude.
You impressed?
It could be the Humex and the other beer hug talking, but
But is it juicy enough, or could it be juicier, dude?
it's not. So the mango one was a little thick, not as thick as the Humex, but this is not thick at all. It's refreshing, and it's the IPA with a slight weird sweetness to it. So,
so do you like it thicker or not so thick, dude?
Do you like it, dude?
this is definitely not a middle beer, right? The mango is not a middle beer. Like it's like at the end of the night. Like,
¿Te lo dije o no
¿por qué?
te lo dije?
Sí, tú me lo dijiste. Dude. No te hice
Thanks.
caso, perdóname.
Thanks.
So yeah, I should have started with the juicy. It's a little more like light, not light, but like it's smoother to drink. The other ones are thicker.
Fucking told you guys. I know my boy too. So
It's good.
I get to play with the soundboard again, guys. I get to play with the soundboard. Now, más que te digo, like I gotta guess because it's set 1, set 2, set 3. So yeah, I had lost
you gotta figure it out.
So
Dude.
I got
nothing in there.
figure it
It's
out.
called sad.
Yeah, I don't
Oh,
know.
there is
Allegedly,
one.
Dude. Told you.
There's one called sad.
There is sad. Dude.
There's a couple, no? Bueno, chicos, yeah, I want to remark. Any final remarks? Sorry about the political rant. We know that's a huge topic for everybody,
we try to stay off of it, right?
We really do try. But
I would say one more thing, dude, which I know by the time people listen to it, ya va a pasar. You know, like, pero just a thumbs up, thumbs down. You know, like, no. Well, es que ya ves que today is what used to be Columbus Day,
Indigenous People Day. How long did that last?
Indigenous People Day. I still call it Indigenous People Day. I know certain companies still call it Indigenous People Day, pero with all the like, oh, we're removing DEI, which is isn't Columbus Day a DEI holiday, dude? Is it not? You know, like what is American about it, dude?
That's kind of true.
What is American about an Italian on ships from Spain,
an immigrant
coming to the U.S., right? An immigrant, an Italian immigrant flying flags from Spain coming to the U.S. What is American about that? That is not DEI, dude.
That's a fair point, dude.
I'm just saying, dude. And Native People Day is American as American can get, dude.
Dude, I was just thinking about
Indigenous People Day has been recognized since 2021, apparently, by President Joe Biden. And then as of 2025, it went back to Columbus Day. Thanks to President Trump.
I'm still calling it it's a national people.
I still have to get a DNA test, dude. I said I was gonna get a DNA test, so I can get the day off to prove that I'm indigenous. A little bit of indigenous in me.
Some of them have lawsuits, dude, porque they're selling the DNA information.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Never mind.
No.
I just worked this Monday every year.
Güey, te sale, ¿no? 99% guatemalteco, ¿no? Y like, oh shit, ¿no? ¿Ahora qué hago, no? ¿Ahora para dónde vas, no? It's like, fuck. Where do I get sent to now, no? Hey, nothing against the guatemaltecos, dude. I'm just saying, because he's Mexican. Something different from what he believes he is.
Salí de Guatemala y entré a Guatepeor, ¿no? Looking at
That's messed up, dude.
Yeah. No, pero there was something I was going to talk about before we left. Pero yeah, the
No?
9.9 still got to me. I don't know. I can't remember.
That's okay, dude. It happens. We knew it. It's okay. We knew it was gonna happen. Okay, chicos, last comment. Yeah, Miguel hizo su last comment. No, nothing here.
¿Miguel se quedó frisado o he's just
No,
looking
no,
dead
no.
serious?
He's chilling, dude. He has internet problems.
Y sí, ¿eh?
Dale, pues ni modo. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in. I appreciate your time. Appreciate Tank having everything he had to say, even though it wasn't a lot. Rate, review, and subscribe. All links can be found at todostomanpodcast.com. Instagram and TikTok and Facebook. Huh, Miguel? Look at serious ass. At Todos Toman Pod. Cuídense, guys.
By any chance, do we have any words to live by?
We fucking do. Hold on, Gil.
We
Let me refresh my page, dude. Words to live by.
No se escucha el teclado, ¿no?
In Spanish.
Güey, estoy buscando el pinche sound effect que te poníamos, pero no lo encuentro.
It was the award, ¿no? Award-winning.
Awards to live by Johnny Boy, ¿no?
Espérame, que todavía my page is not refreshing.
Is that refreshing?
If I get stuck, dude, it's my internet problems. I told you last time que from now on, cuando me decías. Hey, I did say once a month, ¿eh? No vais a empezar para el otro también que eres nuevo. Words to live by, ya, de una vez.
Wait, do you guys got your puns or what, dude?
I fucking do, man. I fucking
Yo
do.
ya pedí mi orden en Amazon, ya viene en camino, no van a copiar, ¿eh?
Do you want to tell me what you're going to be, dude, or just have one copy you, just in case, dude?
Te digo offline, dude, porque I want it to be a surprise for the Thursdays, dude.
Okay.
Pero I think we can have words to live by Johnny Boy on this day. I mean, don't mind that extra white screen that popped up after his Google search. Yeah? Give him extra light on that.
No, dude, this is this tab right here is la del podcast. Esta es la de Google. Y como la tengo en darkening. And now.
Feature presentation, ¿no?
Sí, güey. Como te dije que I wasn't ready y te valió madre, ¿no?
Boy. Wait, we stretched that as much as we could, dude.
Sí, güey,
Words
no
to
mames.
live by. Ya tan
Palabras.
siquiera un refrán de ahí de
Palabras
Jorge Falcón, lo que tú quieras, dude.
Palabras por qué vivir.
¿Por qué?
Ahí
El
te
amar
va.
y querer es igual, no sé, o algo.
Algo rápido. Espérame. No, eso no es.
Pero-
Que no.
Pues es que
Y todavía se pone delicado, ¿no?
Échale.
wow, words to live by Johnny Boy.
Echa. Cosa seria, ¿eh? No es la muerte lo que debes temer, sino nunca empezar a vivir. And I heard
Never
we also
seen you
have-
type so fast, dude. Pero I'm glad you found that quote, dude.
But it was already there, dude. I was just saying, I was looking through my
Your
citrus. My
Your
searches.
daily meditations, dude.
Yeah, dude. Pero va, chicos, ya. Vámonos. Miguel ya no va a regresar. Ya sabemos. He did this on purpose. I got kicked out.
Yeah.
Supposedly him. I think he ended his thing and trying to get back in. Ya no puede.
No ha pagado el internet, dude. Su neighborhood, he's still not used to that. Good connection, dude. Pero pues ya con eso nos vamos. Nos vemos la próxima semana. We will be going live on Wednesday the 29th for the Halloween episode.
Mm-hmm.
Va a ser una barra libre once again, Halloween edition,
Yes.
like every year. So looking forward to that. In the meantime, oh, Miguel is popping in to say bye.
Say
There
bye,
he
Miguel.
is.
Oh boy, that shit was crazy, dude. Wouldn't even let me back in, dude.
Oh, you
Okay.
gotta re-listen to the episode, dude, porque Johnny Boy dice unas words to live by that you can't miss, dude. But
No, dude.
Sorry, I already closed my browser, so I don't remember what I said. Peace and love. Ya está bien. Es mío, dude.
Sí, güey.
como me quito los lentes, pues ya hemos acabado, ¿no? Pero todavía no.
Ahora no puede ver, ¿no? ¿Dónde está el
¿Dónde está el
sapo?
end recording? Ahí nos vemos. Próxima semana.